to these kind of matchups.
And definitely something that can work into the Jax, the ability just to body slam him away when he looks for that counter strike. There's a certain symmetry in these drafts though. We saw the last time Razork brought out the Neferi was in spring playoffs. Comfortable on the champion if they can scale, which the composition definitely allows them to do. And get a big lead here as Razork's going to go intangible. Targamas are looking for that CC route. Mickey diving in though, when they dive onto Kalista, who has to flash away. The ricochet will start to shred through Fnatic. They back away immediately. Mickey's on the wrong side of this wall and doesn't really have a hope in hell of escaping. KC should claim first blood. Mickey's going to chase off Kalista. Meanwhile, Razork trying to dive in onto Yike. Jumps across into Targamas as well, but he's got no mid laner.
Like a lot of when Razork plays, it's on enablers, right? To set up his lanes, try and get people like Upset ahead. This is very much a Fnatic playing for him, but playing against Karmine
strike into the crash down. Karna will pop the Grandmaster's Might and leap strike to a minion. Dodges to the side of the explosive cast with that flash. He'll survive.
And is this not a different Fnatic we're seeing? It's Mickey consistently going top and pressuring Kana. This feels unheard of, the Fnatic that I was watching a few weeks ago. All they knew was bot, but this Fnatic is playing the map and they're playing it comprehensively.
And putting pressure into Oscarine, and as Razork was able to take two of the Hound's pursuit. He flashes. Oh, the destiny for the vision is beautiful! That was team coordination to a T from Fnatic, and now they're looking for Targamas under the turret. Razork will have the Hound's pursuit again, dashes in, can eviscerate to drop away some of the aggro. There's two to the dogs. Who let him out? Fnatic.
Fnatic are looking to take over the early game once more. KC, sure, they'll get the dragon, but the kills on the top laner and the support are massive for Fnatic Snowball.
And it's Razork that picks up both kills here and the third grub. He's building such a tremendous...
4 minutes for the Drake, so we have a few moments to relax and wonder if Fnatic are going to make their 30.
Oh, he cancelled his Q.
Beautiful!
Oh my god!
Who is this? It's only 12 minutes in as Targamas caught out a little bit with those darking daggers. You can see the chunk. As soon as you get that Spear of Zojin, becomes so hard to fight against. Dredgeline going in onto Mickey. There's the Destiny. Targamas trying to get out because the Hound Pursuit's going to chase him down. Razork goes intangible. They dive back onto Yike. Razork now needs to get out. Doesn't have the flash, and Kalista will put a boomerang into his backside. The dive in! A twisted advance from Yike finds two! With a Nature's Grasp and a Bramble Smash, he'll find his marks. That's two for them. Counter-strike out from Kana. Oscarine still needs to be a little bit cautious. Only has that lot of ages right now and a tier. Perhaps he'll be the one queuing after this. Kana dives back in. Good knockback from Oscar to survive.
There is life in KC, yes. And what I was going to say was that Fnatic, this is a very different composition again. This is one that, what it looks fantastic, can crumble at a moment's notice. And KC showing that there is still cracks in the Fnatic defense yet.
Oscar looking for another bomber, puts the ward into the bush. Grandmaster's Might. There's no mana on Kana, but the TP comes in. Get this one as Fnatic still eye for a fight. Want a bit of a Barney around here if they can get it. Mickey has that Magnet Storm, will step in, Shadowing Strike, Destiny popped and take the tower.
I don't know if Mickey's going to be fast enough to the counter punch on the bottom side though. Hobie left alone underneath the structure.
Arcane Storm coming out, Yike.
He's so
Nature's Grasp. He is incredibly tanky with that Rod of Ages already complete. Vladdy, and Wave still stands for him. Rift Herald secured for Fnatic as Mickey doesn't quite hit the Shadowing Strike.
And I think this sequence really highlights why we've been so happy with Fnatic.
KC trying to stymie that, trying to stop it. Dredgeline's going to hit, but Poby's going to walk away. In fact, he's going to walk back forward. TP coming in. Targamas stunned up, tried to flash away. The TP cancelled up towards the top side as Oscarine was caught out by Yike, Kalista, and Kana. He's going to try and get away, but the Nature's Grasp is going to follow him. Meanwhile, on the bot side, you can see Razork still chasing onto Vladdy. The Rift Herald used to charge down the tower. Vladdy will die. Rift Herald, where you're going back towards the tier 2. 1-for-1 exchange, but a tower alongside it for Fnatic.
And it's Fnatic that are winning out in this trade as they get the bot tower and they're going to get the tier 2. And Kana might be able to pick up this top tower, but it's Fnatic that are constantly ahead in tempo. And even when Oscar dies here...
He finds him. Oh, does he? Okay, Wars past target. TP
and
coming
Kana
out
TP,
from Kana.
so he doesn't get the top tower, but he does have a flank on the bot.
They're looking for the collapse onto Poby here, who has the flash and has the teleport and has the destiny. Locks a gold card in. We'll wait for the counter-strike. Knockup coming out from Targamas. I think they're just giving up Poby.
Another TP behind, though.
Exhaust.
He can go back to their tried and true method. Like, you can see Fnatic, they have the TF on bot, they have the Gragas on top. They're going to push out these sides.
But some sort of attack here as Fnatic look to just steal the Dragon
for
run.
it. Targamas goes in with the Hex Flash. Nature's Guard's coming out. Oscarinen's going to be able to dodge that. Meanwhile, Mickey caught out. He'll crash down back into the pit. Oscarinen on the wrong side of this fight, but he's so tanky for now. Karna dives in with a counter-strike, finds Mickey. Oscarinen already dead. A good stun card from Poby. The Death Judge will follow him down. 2 already. For KC, the 5v fight is exactly where they're trying to answer on this side lane. Mickey just waiting. Vladdy's going to check it, and Mickey realizes, okay, perhaps I can't do too much more. Goes in with a Magnet Storm still. Nature's Guard's going to follow him home, and I think Fnatic are the ones with a little bit of desperation coming out now. Mickey went for the engage. No real follow-up from his team. He'll die to Vladdy. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Kalist was chunked out, but he survives. A 1-for-0 exchange so far. Razzle chasing Yike down, upset, having to Valkyrie forward, but immediately concussive blows coming out from Targamas. He'll cleanse, he'll flash away. They dive back in. Razzle finds Karmine.
Kalist is in base.
Kalist is in base. He had to recall. Artican down to 4,000 HP. TP coming in from Karna as they look for the fight. Razzle stepping forward, but he's already down to half HP. Yike going in as well. Look at that smite. It's Razzle that gets the Artican, but it's Mickey who's going to pay for it with his life. A twisted advance from Yike will find his mark. Nature's Class coming out now. Fnatic scattering, fleeing the scene of the crime. They snuck
to drag Fnatic into a fist fight, but Mickey again sneaking around.
So sneaky from Mickey. Finds the Shadowing Strike into the crash down. They just want to chunk out Karna. Explosive cast spread. They're knocked out. There's the Magnet Storm. Follow-up hands pursuit in from Razzle. Karna is dead. In terms of stats.
Oscarinen is playing around this ward on the bottom side, though. There's a ward here, and he's managed to sneak over the wall, and now actually just spotted by Yike. A little bit on his lonesome.
I mean, Yike's going to get chunked out. Uses the Nature's Grasp as well, which is huge. That's a big element that won't be available for the Cloud Drake fight. Poby stunned up in the gravity field. Oscarinen going back in, trying to make the tree go timber. And there's the follow-up. Twisted advance forward. Razzle getting chunked out quite a ton. As the redemption comes out, Karna flashes for it. One down on either side. Oscarinen on that front line, but Fnatic can't take the fight anymore. They need the picks. They need to find the sneaky routes in. But with both junglers down, KC just going to start up this dragon.
Oscar is looking to base and TP back here with full HP. If he can find the angle.
Stunned. I thought for a second he was just going to dive in immediately with a counter-strike. Oscarinen looking for that flank. Targamas can dive on him immediately, and they have a ton of CC. He's very tanky and has the Seekers just picked up, so can stop time for a second. Magnet Storm in by Mickey. The Gatling gun from Upset. Karna counter-strikes the gold card and dives onto Poby. Poby almost dies to the laser, but doesn't quite go down. Upset's going to kill off Karna. Meanwhile, on the top side of the fight, Oscarinen getting chunked out, and Kalist and Vladdy will secure that kill.
And
KC are able to get the damage that they want off. And as they then go to reset here, their Sivir, Vladdy nearly getting towards that Sonya's Hourglass as well. KC feel like they've...
So let's let him cook one last time.
So hard now for Fnatic to find the engage they really need. Depth charge onto Mickey, goes out of vision, double redemption out, but Mickey will be the first to fall. He goes down. Karna continues.
But KC will be able to get this Baron Nashor. We'll see if they can even pick off Karna with how fast he is with his Cloud Soul.
He doesn't have the flash. Counter-strike out, rapid fire onto him. Will get the gold card connection stun. Karna's still trying to chase away, but the exhaust and the flash forward from Poby will get the CC. Oscarinen still looking for that flank position. Can go in. It will be Karna's life for Baron if he even dies. Explosive cast back. Karna will fall. Upset gifted the gold, but the Baron for KC.
I mean, that's so worth this KC. Yeah, you lose Karna, but this Baron should be everything that you need to close out this game. And KC are wasting no time. They immediately move into the top lane.
I think the one thing for KC now is, do you get a bit over-eager here? This is where you could stumble at the finish line, because Karna is still going to be dead for quite a while, and he's going to be
behind as Poby begins to run. Depth charge coming out as well, the heal, the redemption, everything being used to try and get Poby out of this situation, but there's no escape from the clutches of Karna and Kalist. Mickey and Poby fall, and KC might just look for the win.
They've already got that bot wave prepped and ready as they start their march towards the base. Oscarinen will have to retreat from the top half of the map to try and stop his base from going down.
And KC finally breathing some life back into this series, as it looks like they might just take the game right here.
I mean, they might just be able to close it out. 30 seconds before Poby is back up. 15 on Mickey, does have the Magnet Storm. Razzle looking at the damage onto Vladimir, it's just not enough. The comfort picks for KC seem to have paid off. The Nexus tower's falling. Oscar in and trying to defend. Explosive cast might be used just to clear out that minion wave, but the bound up minions so strong. Karna diving back in, Shadowing Strike crash down, will get the stun onto him. Dredgeline dodged by Mickey, steps down away from it. The Gravity Well finds the stun. Kalista and Yike begin to open up on the mid lane inhibitor tower.
And for the first time, Fnatic look like they're bleeding, but it's Fnatic who are on the chase.
Oscar in and chasing in. He's the only one with TP on this team. Poby goes in with the Destiny. They dive to Bloody Magnus. Storm out. Mickey finds one. They'll look for two. Kana jumps away with the lead strike. Pops the stopwatch. Goes golden. But he is just going to his grave. Fnatic find two more. Dredgeline away from Targamas. They're in.
But it's Elder. It's Elder in 40 seconds.
4 seconds, as you say. 40 seconds on Kana and Vladdy. They'll be back up just in time for the Elder spawn.
But that might be too late. If they spawn on the Elder and Fnatic decide to rush it, they're already pressing recall. This might
continue to wait. Mickey was looking for Kana, who successfully dodges away from it. They just hold it, and there we are. 2 minutes absolutely melts through someone.
It's basically your full one-shot build at this stage. He's going to do so much work. Only that control ward preventing him from being full build at this stage. But Fnatic, they're just hoping someone on KC takes that step too far forward. Kalista needs to be careful.
Yeah, might need to back away a little bit here. Fnatic timing this with the minion wave coming in. Hex flash forward by Mickey. Hound's pursuit on Kalista. Spell shield coming out as well. He's going to dash away. Call of the pack for Razzle will get him out of dodge. Oscar in and pops the stopwatch, and Fnatic pop the tower. They'll take another. And if Fnatic don't deal with it, double TPs from Kaza.
But Poby found the pick.
Poby finds the pick. Onto Yike, twisted advance forward. Upset flashing. The dragon comes.
He's now spawned, but he needs to get to the Baron, and it might just be gone.
It's already down to 6,000. Kana dives in. Razzle dashes away. Mickey gonna get caught out by Kalista. Kalista on the wrong side of the wall. The Baron goes over, and it's Razzle who gets it. Kalista with a GA. Kana gets one, and he's looking for more. Poby has to flash away, but although Fnatic got the Baron, KC clean up the fight.
KC no va morir ya! They are taking it back. They're not out yet as they bring this series to game 4.
It's Mickey against the world, and KC are happy to put him in his place as they march down the mid lane. And KC with the ace have just done it.
Impatience around the Nexus was almost their downfall. Patience at the Baron is what will keep them in this series. KC are not done yet.
My God, what a series.